Yeah, no, seriously, that was like some Nardwar level shit. I'm like, how do you know that? Who are you talking to? Are you fit?
Every time I turn, it's the wrong way. Every time I speak, I say the wrong thing. So tell me I'm wrong because I want to know.
So today we're interviewing the band PlayFight. We have John, is it Safri? Is that how you pronounce that?
Yep.
Perfect. John Safri here. We have Stewart, or do you go by Landon?
I go by Stu, but I have like 9 people in my family named Stewart, and I always get tagged in their stuff, so it's landed on Facebook.
But we can't use Bam Bam then.
No.
No, okay. Not Bam Bam. All right.
Yeah. What got both you guys into like starting to play music? John, we'll start with you, bud.
Oh man, starting to play music like in general. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I was thinking about it the other day actually. I kind of started making guitar noises just like walking around the house a bunch when I was a kid. Like this is when I was like 4 or 5 years old. I would literally just like make distorted guitar sounds with my mouth because I thought it was so cool. And then it was kind of around like I didn't really get super into music until I want to say about like grade 6, I think. And that was when like I don't know, like I guess to me like peak pop punk was the big thing back then. Because my first album I ever got was Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Oh yeah.
And then my mom somehow allowed me to get that as my first album. I'm amazed to that to this day. And then after that I got really big into like Green Day and Good Charlotte and stuff like that. And that's when kids starting to show up for like music class and stuff at school with electric guitars. And it didn't even really occur to me before that. I was like, oh, we can do this now. Like this is a thing now. Like we're actually able to do this. So I picked it up for music class and I just got like absolutely obsessed with it. And then kind of just went from there, learning like a ton of Blink and Green Day and stuff like that. And then got into heavier stuff like metal and then kind of came back to pop punk and now we're here.
Awesome. Stu, what about you, bud?
So I actually started as a pianist. My older brother and sister went to the same piano teacher. So for me, it was kind of like, yeah, follow in Collar Maroot. Played piano for, I don't even think like a year because I was young. Yeah, I think I was still like elementary school. So like grade 4 or 5. And then I kind of really didn't do anything with music because I was more of a sports kid. So I was playing like hockey, I was playing volleyball and all that stuff after school, which is when music classes usually were. But grade 9, I actually, I started playing saxophone and bass guitar in high school band. And I think when I wanted to get into rock was when my music teacher actually showed us, it was Earth, Wind and Fire in Chicago live in concert on VHS or DVD. And I just saw like the Earth, Wind and Fire bassist going wild. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to be a bassist. And since then, like I got into bass, but I played a lot of like funk music and I played in a few local hardcore bands in Barrie. And then, yeah, I just got into like, I think I started getting into heavier music when Plagues came out by Devil Wears Prada. And then I was just looking for like the heaviest, most aggressive stuff you could find. So like a lot of beat down, a lot of slam, just anything with fight riffs and like nasty breakdowns. And then, yeah, now I'm back in pop punk. It's more fun. Like it's less elitist and it's a lot more fun.
And the fun side is kind of like the MO of this band. Like that was the whole inception of it, was just like, because both of us were doing like Stu said, like we both kind of went into like the metal and hardcore world for a little bit. And then coming back, it was just like, we just want to do something fun.
That's awesome.
Next question is, we'll start with Stu. What's your favorite band?
My favorite band?
Yeah.
Oh, So
Yeah,
my
one.
favorite band of all time is MXPX. Always will be. Coming from, again, a bass background, and with Mike Herrera being the bassist and the frontman, I've always loved that band.
Sick. All right, John, you give us a shot.
So for me, this answer has kind of been weird for me. If you asked me this like 5 years ago, it probably would have been like a metal band or something. But all time, it's got to be Blink for me. Like I said, it was like first album I ever got was Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, and it's like the band that's consistently, like, no matter what phase I was going through with music, I always kept coming back to Blink. And that hasn't changed at all. So Blink's got to be top dog for me. And then, yeah, another band that kind of stays the same is like for me is like Goldfinger. They're another band that I listen to a lot, just all the time, no matter what. Doesn't matter what phase or whatever I'm going through. It's just it's fun, easy stuff to listen to with cool riffs. That's basically my go-to.
What's your guys' favorite like local band? I know you guys are kind of all based in different areas. I know, John, you're in Toronto, right? Stu, you're in Midland.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Mindorf's in Brantford. Where's your drummer Matt? Is he in Toronto as well?
He's in
Acton.
Acton.
Okay,
So it's like just outside Georgetown.
so you guys are basically like Toronto. So your favorite local band, it can be Toronto, Barrie, whatever.
Maybe Ontario. Just-
Yeah. Favorite Ontario.
That's kind of like our
Yeah.
local scene is Ontario.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like when we
pretty
say
much.
local bands, we just think Ontario.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in and start. My favorite local band right now is there's two I really enjoy. There's the Moore Avenue Underground. They're out of Aylmer, which is just outside of London.
Yeah.
And the second one I like that been doing some cool stuff is Nothing Special. Nothing Special from Oshawa. They're kind of nailing down that Midwest emo sound, and they released Brandy, and it sounds phenomenal. And it's kind of like what I listened to through high school.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'll double up on that Nothing Special thing. I love Brandy. That's a great song.
So good.
For me, this is kind of a cop out, but I'll say Fortune Cove.
I honestly,
Yeah.
if you guys asked me, I'd probably say Fortune Cove.
We have to like
Yeah.
Fortune Cove.
Yeah, we're forced to. It's an
You
obligation.
guys are forced to, but I'm that fanboy, so it's totally.
How did you guys come up with the name PlayFight?
So I was kind of going through a bunch of names, and I couldn't really think of anything that wasn't picked already, and anything that I wanted to like depict the kind of music that we were playing. Because I feel like that's always kind of a cool thing to have a band name that kind of describes the music that you're playing or whatever. And I felt like as soon as I thought of PlayFight, I was just like, it's just so, I don't know, it's fun, it's catchy, it's short, and you kind of get the gist as to what we're going to sound like right from hearing it. So that was kind of it. And yeah, there wasn't really a ton of thought behind it other than that.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right. Next question, I'm going to kind of combine it. Who would you guys each say is the funniest in the band, and who's the most handsome in the band?
Well, Stu's the most handsome. That's easy.
I was gonna say John's the most handsome. I
Funniest.
said this-
Okay,
You guys
told
are
him this
so
before.
humble.
I gotta say,
No,
I
told
gotta
John
say
this
Stu
before.
for
He's
funniest
the Pete
too.
Wentz to my Patrick Stump.
He's what?
John's the Pete Wentz to my Patrick Stump.
Definitely.
I'm the vocalist, but he's definitely like the most handsomest.
Yeah.
Funniest, I don't know. I'm gonna say me. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say you too, because like you're literally kind of a stand-up comedian, and you basically run our TikTok because you can do that stuff, and I can't.
Yeah.
For Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok.
Not Facebook. Facebook sucks. Facebook didn't let us put an underscore, so it's PlayFight is a band on Facebook, which is really
Right to the
dumb.
point.
Mark Zuckerberg,
Right.
Yeah, exactly,
you
right.
hear this? Fix that, because these guys need theirs to be all synced up. That's stupid.
Yeah, we need some cohesion here.
Come on.
So, this question is actually specifically for Stewart.
Okay.
Well, it is there. I just have to find it. I just lost it. Do you find that Barney the Dinosaur was one of the major lyrical influences for you?
You're gonna laugh, but Barney was like growing up, I was obsessed. Like he was the one I would watch. Like I wouldn't watch any other kid show except for Barney. As for lyrical content, yeah, we have a song coming out called Tidal Wave that is 100% based off Barney lyrics. No, I'm kidding. A lot of my influences, I get for my vocal influence and my lyrical influence. So a lot, if not all of our choruses are written by John, because I can't write a poppy hook or a catchy hook to save my life. I'm kind of a storyteller. So I kind of put myself in a third person and try to tell a story throughout the verses. And then John's the one that can like kind of pull it together and make it catchy and make it an earworm.
So, first question: have you ever played an acoustic guitar to impress a girl?
I have done it. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah. So
Wait,
wait, if you have done it, you drink.
You have done it, you drink.
Yeah, not if you haven't.
All right. Well, let's do it that way then. All right. Played in front of a crowd of 200 plus fans.
I have, yeah.
Got me beat there.
Sorry, John.
Sorry, John. I feel bad now.
Thanks, nothing special.
Had over 1,000 plays on a musical track you've played on.
Not yet. Not yet.
Ryan, are you drinking for us or no?
Drinking for PFL, bro.
Okay, so then yes.
It's
All right.
actually really, really good beer. Oh my god. Ever failed a class in high school?
Oh God.
All right.
I'm not bullshitting.
Have you snuck out of a daycare center and found by a strange man who called the police and press and nearly had the daycare shut down?
I'll
Thankfully,
drink
no.
half.
Oh my God.
What's that?
I
Yeah.
did drink, but that second half where they called and almost got the daycare shut down, no. But like the first half, yeah.
Okay. All right. So have a half drink for that one.
So I can quickly tell a story.
All right. Go ahead.
So my mom was in this mom's group at a church in Barrie, and they had childcare go on. And I guess I was always an escape artist. I was, so I actually got out, and I was approximately 800 meters down the road on a main road, and somebody actually picked me up and pretty much called the police, and I still had my name tag on with the church's name on it. Brought the thing, and they made like a big Karen situation out of it, and like my mom was like super embarrassed and always tells that story. Like anytime I would like bring a girl home, she would always lead with that story. So yeah.
Good icebreaker.
Yeah.
For sure. How about played in a battle of the bands?
Oh, unfortunately.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks Supernova for nothing.
Yeah. Good riddance.
Everybody who's on the Supernova page there.
Yeah.
Been in a band that has gone on. Oh, sorry. Let me say that again. Been in a band that has gone on more than a 1 week long tour. Well, screw you guys.
Not technically, but
Boom, bro.
Week and a half.
Same here, dude. Week and a half. Let's go.
Yeah.
10 days.
All right. I'll let Dane do the next couple of questions here.
Are these speed round, bro?
Yeah, still speed round.
Okay. Never have I ever sabotaged another band to get the personal gain of my own band.
yikes.
Wow.
Amazing.
It's funny because Ryan and I have been in so many bands together, so that's me being the dick. I'm sorry. Okay. Never have I ever lived in Calgary. Well, fuck you guys. All right. Last speed round question. Ryan, you got it?
There's two more.
Two more. You got them. You got it. Let's go.
All right. So played in a school band.
Played in a band in school,
Are you
but not
talking about
the school band.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Played in 3 school bands.
I'll have a half team.
4.
I'll have a half drink with you.
We played the school dance. That was actually my first show ever. Played Damn It and American Idiot. And I think we did something else too, but yeah, I was at a grade 7 dance. That was our first show.
Fuck yeah,
nice.
man.
That's actually a good selection of songs.
That's an unreal selection of songs for your first fucking show.
Yeah. All right. Last question is: never have I ever ditched a school band recital to go swimming at a friend's house because it was more fun.
No way. Did you talk to my parents?
Anyways, these are for John. This one's for John. Sorry, John. I know you're a huge sports fan. We're both Leaf fans. Go Leafs, go!
Yep.
Besides the Leafs, what would you say are your 3 top sports teams? They can be any league.
Ooh. Well, okay. Blue Jays and Raptors. And after that, oh man, I don't know.
Calgary Flames.
No.
No, I didn't think so. Just try though.
Not anymore. I don't even know, because like I'm not. I guess New England Patriots. I'm not a massive NFL fan, but like
If you cheer for football, that's your team.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm super basic like that.
So Stu, being the largest baby of 6 children, did that give you an unfair advantage growing up?
Being the largest of 6 babies, did it give me a disadvantage?
No,
Five
an
of
unfair advantage.
Oh, an advantage?
Yeah.
Other than usually getting picked first for sports, there's no real like advantage to me being a big baby.
Okay.
Although,
Can I ask one question on that?
sure,
Big as in 10 pounds, like 24 inches?
yeah,
What
okay.
about- what was it, like a 10-pound baby, right?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Gotcha.
And then, like, I think the next closest to my brothers and sisters was like 7.5, 8 pounds maybe. So yeah,
I was big,
other than not ever able to have like hand-me-downs, there was nothing really
That's fair.
advantageous to being a large child.
Is that what helped steer you towards your rugby and football stint when you were in high school?
Yeah. Well, rugby was actually my older sister because she played rugby, and I was going through my like pissed off at everything, I just want to be violent phase. So I loved it. I
Did you
love
go to
rugby.
CT?
Rugby will always be my favorite sport. But yeah,
What's on the agenda for a PlayFight album?
So I'll say this: we're putting out more songs this year than we originally planned, as of like a week ago.
Awesome. If you can give any 2 bands in the area a shout out, who would it be? You both get to choose.
I'd say my friend Matt's band in Fox Run because we grew up in the same scene. Shout out to them. And I checked out their new song today, and it actually bangs.
Oh, it's a banger.
Yeah, it sounds real good.
Matt's awesome.
And I'll let John pick the second one.
My internet cut out, so I didn't hear the fucking question.
Sorry, I'll redo it. If you could pick, well, I guess Stu already did it. Pick one band, a local band that you want to give a shout out to.
Can I say Nothing Special again?
If you really want to, you can.
Because I love that song. Brandy is
It's
a
so
sick
good.
song. It's a great song.
Perfect.
I guess that actually, you know what? That kind of ties into something else. I guess we can mention it since it is related. But so we filmed a video with the same guy who did their video, Matt Garassi.
Spectre Light.
So there's a PlayFight music video in the works coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We're
soon.
finalizing the release date this week, I think. So we made a post today with a not so subtle hint. and I guess I'll just give it away now. So there's an acoustic version of Tell Me I'm Wrong coming out on May 14th. So that's the next thing that's coming out.
Friday
And
14th.
yes, and the video will be after that. We don't know exactly when, hopefully sometime in June. That's all we can talk about so far.
Perfect. On behalf of Disaster Promos, I'd like to personally thank you guys for obviously coming on our show, being our first. You guys are the inaugural guest. Like, you guys literally set this up. Thank you guys so much. I'm a fan, like a huge fan. As you guys see, I post your stuff all the time. Like, when I get into my car every morning, like, that song gets me to work. That song gets me home. Even when I jump in the other cars, like, I'm a big fan. You guys are awesome. I'm stoked to hear more stuff. One day, eventually, get to play a show with you guys. But like I said, from me on behalf of Disaster, thank you guys so much. Pass it over to Ryan.
Thanks, guys. No. Great having you guys here. Like you said, our first interview. Probably just as nervous as anybody else was here. So hope you guys had a good time.
On behalf of Ryan and I, we are Disaster Promos. Stay tuned. This was episode 1. Thank you to our guests, Stewart and John from PlayFight. Check them out on everything except for Facebook because they screwed them over. Everything else is at _PlayFight. And what is your Facebook?
PlayFight is a band. If you just search PlayFight on Facebook, it'll come up. But yeah, the URL is stupid.
So go on Spotify, check out their track, Tell Me I'm Wrong, and stay tuned because we got more from PlayFight down the pipeline.